Hi everybody. I am going to continue to read the book that we've been reading in school, and we've been working on character. So the last time we read together, the main character I have in my sticky note here was upset, mad, and angry. And I remember that he was mad because his uncle was moving into his brand new bedroom, and he was really upset at that. So we were wondering why. So your job today is, while I'm reading this next chapter, is to be thinking about how the main character is feeling now. And then on SeeSaw, I'm going to have you share your thinking. And don't mind me, I'm still in my pajamas. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. The new school. In the morning, Mother and Daddy got ready for work. She cooked in a restaurant. He was a guard in a bank. Mother asked Gregory, "Do you want your uncle to go with you to the new school?" Gregory shook his head. "Don't you want someone to help you get started?" she asked. "No," he said, "I've done it before." He went to school. He found the office. A woman there sent him to room 3, and that was his room. His teacher was Miss Perry. She said to the class, "We have a new boy in our room. His name is Gregory." And I remember we were thinking and wondering how old he was and what grade he was in. So I wonder if we're going to find out now what grade he's in. She asked what school he had come from. "North Lake," he said. "Is that here in the city?" she asked. "Yes, it's a big school," he told her. "It's bigger than this." He liked Miss Perry. He thought he was going to like Dover Street School. He began to learn the names of the boys and girls. At noon, a boy named Vance came up to him on the playground. Vance was the biggest boy in room 3. "Did you say you went to North Lake School?" he asked. "Yes," said Gregory. "What made you say it's a big school?" asked Vance. Some other boys and girls had come by. They were listening. I'm wondering right now if maybe he was telling a story. Maybe the school that he came from was actually not a big school after all, and a small school, and maybe he told a lie. So let's find out. "It is a big school," said Gregory. "No, it isn't," said Vance. "I've been there, and it's not as big as this." "It looks bigger," said Gregory. "Well, it isn't," said Vance. "You like to brag, don't you?" "I wasn't bragging," said Gregory. "I just said it was bigger. I didn't say it was better." He stopped. No one was listening. Vance and the others had gone away. I bet his bucket is feeling pretty empty right about now. After school, he walked home alone. Uncle Max was there watching television. Gregory went into the room that was his and his uncle's. There were pictures on the walls that he had never seen before. I bet he's pretty mad because he wanted to decorate his room, and it looks like his uncle already started decorating it. There were big red and black posters of race cars. Gregory's pictures were nowhere in sight. He went back to the front room. "Where are my pictures?" he asked. The television was turned up loud. Uncle Max turned it down. "What did you say?" "My pictures," said Gregory. "Where are they?" "They're still there," said his uncle. "You put your posters over my pictures?" said Gregory. "Don't you like my posters?" asked Uncle Max. "No, I don't," said Gregory. "That's too bad," said Uncle Max, and he turned the television up again. Gregory was angry. He wanted to go into the bedroom and tear down all his uncle's posters, but that would only make things worse. He went out back and tried to find something to do. He shook the gate in the wall, and I'm remembering we learned last time that he didn't really have a big yard. It was like all cement around his house. There was a wire that held it shut, and then that gate was like in like a brick wall or something, I remember. Oh, look, here's a picture in his backyard. On the other side was part of a building. The building had burned. One room was left. It had 3 walls and no roof, and there were bricks all over the floor. It looked as if no one had been there for a long time. So I'm wondering right now, what in the world happened to that building? Gregory went in. He walked through spider webs and dust. He piled up some bricks and sat down on them. He leaned back and looked at the sky. It was peaceful here, and he began to feel better. He was not quite so angry now. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to think about how he is feeling. And this was kind of easy to figure out because the last sentence said he was not quite so angry now. So I know that Gregory isn't as angry as he was before. I'm wondering if this place that he found is going to be like his new place to go when he's upset. Sometimes I know when I'm upset, I have a special place that I like to go to, or I like to just go for a run to be by myself. And since he doesn't have a place of his own, he doesn't have his own bedroom anymore, maybe this will be like his own space. So right now, he's not so angry as he was in the previous chapter. On SeeSaw, I want you guys to tell me what you're thinking about how the character is feeling. And I also want you to tell me where your happy place is. So if you're mad, where do you go just to be by yourself, to calm down? All right, I can't wait to see your videos or your pictures or your writing. Thanks for reading with me today. Bye, buddies.